Polaroid.
Be back. Let's shake
Okay.
it like a Polaroid picture. Hey, yeah. Welcome back to the podcast that talks about the questions and only about the questions because
We're all about the questions.
now, person to my far left, would you please introduce yourself?
I would. You know what it is. It's your boy Q Baby. What's up? How's it going,
And
man?
how are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing all right.
All right.
You know what I mean?
I feel you.
It's a little bit windy today, so I wanted to go for a walk, but
Not it.
I'm not sure about that.
Word.
Yeah.
Man behind the camera, what's your name?
Strezza.
Word. How you feeling?
I'm all right.
Yeah?
As always.
Person. Good. Person to my closest left. The person who is what would we call her?
It was,
What's the word? What's the word?
Special guest.
Yes, there you
That's
go.
Oh,
the
special
word.
guest. Yeah.
That is the word you're
Something.
looking
I didn't
for.
know they were leading into.
I was
special
looking for
guest.
that. Special guest, would you please introduce yourself?
Hello, guys. My name is Ferocious, and I'm excited for this experience.
Nice one.
Word,
Yeah.
okay.
Nice one.
I'm tuned in. I'm ready to hop on.
Nice one. Let's go. All right.
Okay. Ferocious, how are you doing today?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah?
I'm all right.
Yeah, tell us how you're feeling.
Yeah, well, my name is your boy Glue.
What
and,
up?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm cool.
What
That's
up?
good.
I'm here today. Before we get into it, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Remember to give us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts. And if you'd like to download us on Apple Podcasts and or Spotify, or really anywhere that you go and listen to your podcast, that'd be great. And if you want to go subscribe to us on YouTube, that'd be dope. And follow us on Instagram.
Click the
Huh?
bell too.
What?
Spread the word, tell a friend.
Yes.
Yeah, tell your friends. That's important. At the bar, anywhere you're at, tell your friends.
Chill out.
Tell your friends.
That's what we're doing. Staring
Don't
into
look at
their
my.
soul.
Do not look at my viewers like that, bro. That's crazy.
Ferocious. Damn.
So,
you go with it.
I'm
Glue.
coming with
Wait,
the
hold on,
heat.
hold on.
Oh, sorry. Go on.
Let's get into it.
All right. So, Glue, what do we have on the docket today?
So first piece of topic on the docket is music, I believe.
Music.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
And we're gonna break down music. Hold on.
Well,
I had it in the notes.
Strazza,
I had it in the notes.
Yeah.
do you remember the music
Pre-production.
Music question.
Question? It was off
Beat
of
or
it was
lyric?
Strazza's, so.
Beat
Oh,
or
so
lyric?
that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Beat or
Um,
lyric? Which one do you like? Which one do you prefer? Which one do you like the most?
To be honest, if I was creating music, I'd want to hear the instrumental first and then write to it. So
Right.
that it feels, the feeling's there because I'm connecting with it already. I'm not trying to write. I feel like it's maybe just me, but I feel like it'd be a longer strategy to write lyrics to something that's like heartfelt and then trying to find a song to go with it.
Yeah. I feel like those songs that have like grand productions and samples and all that, like when they're like, you know, there's like a cutoff and it's like something beautiful going on in the song, like a crazy tune. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
you got to make that first. Like there's no way you're writing a song and then being like, yeah, this massive, you know, like piano line would probably fit in really nice here. Like
You guys
it's
don't
like-
think so? I think like based on like the creative process, I feel like it could go either way. To
Yeah.
be real.
It can.
Really?
Yeah.
I just know that I would work better.
Okay, so you personally.
Yeah.
you
no,
would you
no.
want a fully completed beat? Sorry, we'll get to actually you want to go for before I continue it down. What do you think?
What do you think?
I personally think that lyrical stuff is way better. People should get poetic. The beats can also fit in. You can always just grab a guitar and strum along and figure it out. But if you write down something capturing that will draw people to your song, people want to relate to music, I feel. So definitely lyrics over beats any day. The beats
So-
are nice, though. The beats are nice. Don't
Right.
get me wrong.
So you-
beats are nice.
Can I say one
Yeah.
thing real quick? Yeah, you don't have to like necessarily look directly into the camera. Like you can look at us while you're
Yeah,
talking.
straight up. You know what I mean?
Because like
It's
killing
right
the
there.
floor.
you were
that one.
talking directly to the Ayo. It's the lyric. It's the lyrics. I want poetic
Making them very
poetic
literally.
writing.
Okay,
No, but
we're
I'm
having
saying,
a
like-
conversation. more
Yeah,
so.
we are. We
Okay.
just look around. Don't worry.
So you're saying like you'd be down to like sit down, write like a poem, and then just put some 808s and some hi hats
Not
on
a
it, and that's you.
poem. I would write an experience in a poetic way
It's beautiful.
rather than just
beautiful.
writing down some words.
All right, come.
I think like I might have to agree with Ferocious on this one. I think when you like
Hold
start to
tight.
write
Yeah.
something, I think you still have like a beat in your mind to
Yeah.
it, but then like when you take it to another person, they might feel a different way about what you've written,
Yeah.
and then give you a sample that is like 10 times more amazing than you had ever thought of. But I can understand like how you would hear the beat and then fit your lyrics to the beat. But I
Yeah.
think it's like more creative when like somebody has the lyrics and then you fit the lyrics to the song, because like you can add that piano riff. You can add that
Facts.
guitar riff. You can add like some crazy jump
So,
solos.
then,
so-
no, okay, go. No, go ahead.
So like a classic like Let's Groove Tonight, right? When you're I bet they made that song off a jam session and then implementing the lyrics after.
yeah, probably.
Because that,
I
that
don't-
kind
I-
of stuff hits your soul.
But I think back in the day, because Let's Groove Tonight is like, let's groove tonight. Do, do, do.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a cool song. That's a cool
You
song.
know?
Yeah, I'm gonna put that in the clip. So
Yeah,
they
okay,
can-
where is
but,
it?
I think I don't know. I'm just shooting in the dark. But I feel like they made songs back in the day. They would write them first. The way they made songs was they would write them first, and then like have like some type of like simple like drum beat, so that you have like a bass line kind of, and then like guitarists would come in and
Cool.
yeah, that's how
They'd
I
layer it
think,
like
though.
that, you think?
I think so.
Okay.
Like a pianist would come in, you know, you have like I don't know, I don't know if they use xylophone and stuff, but
And-
a synthesizer back in the day for sure.
Instruments also have emotions, right? So if you're writing a sad song, there's certain instruments and beats that go with that. They definitely have categories where they fit in. So if somebody's good on beats, they're gonna fit your lyrics. They're gonna try to capture that experience that you're trying to write down or the poem, and they're gonna fit that in
Yeah,
there.
I definitely agree. I think like back in the day is way harder to compare to now because like back in the day like everybody had to be on their musician shit, you know?
Yeah.
They were
Instrumentation and-
true
straight up.
musicians at the
Yeah.
at the
Yeah.
core, right?
Everybody could read sheet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
and like anybody could hear the guitar and be like, yeah, I could figure out a bass line to that or figure out like a drum beat to that, right?
Yeah, no, get you.
Unlike now where it's like, well, I mean, people can still do that, but it's
yeah, a lot
more,
of musicians still do, but
yeah, and a lot of producers can play multiple instruments if they're like real producers, like
Yeah.
really, really high quality producer.
yeah.
Yeah, a lot of artists these days don't really. I don't believe a lot of artists can be like, oh, put this here and add this here, and or I want this instrument here
Yeah.
to
Other than
improve
like
this. You know what I
Kanye
mean?
and them.
Like I think it's just more like plug in,
Yeah, and-
add,
Yeah.
like copy, like just paste this here.
Yeah.
my verse
That's
and
yeah,
stuff.
like there's artists that do it like Tyler, he knows how to do that. Like he messes
Tyler
around
makes
with a
all
lot.
his beats, right?
Yeah, he messes around with a lot of his stuff. I think he probably works with a team, but he's still like has a very big influence on his beats versus like someone who they're just like, yeah, producer, cook it up, and then you just write to it.
Word.
But what are you guys going for? You going for more beats? Like when you're listening, do you like beats more or lyrics more in the songs?
Depends
Depends.
where I'm at. If I'm
Okay.
at the gym, definitely beats. If I'm just chilling, lyrics.
Okay.
But I like R&B, so in general, I'd rather just listen to lyrics.
You like the lyrics?
Yeah.
Depends on for me who it is and also where I'm at. Yeah.
I think it depends on the type of music.
Okay. What do you mean?
I feel like if I'm listening to like R&B, oh, like the lyrics make me want to cry, but then the beat has to like follow that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Where like in hip hop, like it could be more of a beat and less lyrics.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
at least now, kind of.
Okay.
But that's when who comes into it as well. Though.
like once, yeah, exactly.
'Cause,
Right.
like, if you're listening to a high caliber rapper,
Mm-hmm.
you want to hear bars. You don't want to hear
Yeah,
something.
you don't want to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But I think
also-
with like pop music, you can have shitty lyrics, a super catchy hook, and like a dope beat. and
That's
it'll be
normally what
That's
pop
why
is,
pop
though.
is so repetitive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, it's more like I'm mostly lyrics for most of the genres I listen to. When I listen to like rock, though, then it would be both. Like, then
Yeah.
I can't openly say that I will distinct them because like what they're doing with the instruments is too like that. I respect that a lot. So
Yeah, I think it really depends on like the type of genre of music.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
no,
Yeah.
calm.
So in saying that, if you're making a song, are you trying to go into the studio trying to make a hit, or are you trying to just live in the moment and like see what happens? Because like your goal is to produce longevity, right?
That's right.
Always, so it should be. That's what my thought is.
I think it's difficult. Like I feel like if I was to be a creative, well, I am a creative person, but like a musician or artist of that nature, or entertainer, I guess too. Like I think creating consistent hits is difficult. Like it's like if I went in to create an album, like half of my album's gonna be good, some might not hit. Obviously, I might think the entire thing is great, but like there's certain things that are gonna gravitate to certain people versus not to other people.
Yeah,
So I think I would try and go in to make consistent hits, but I don't think the entire thing will bang. I think there's certain people that can do that, but not a lot of people.
But, like, go on.
I was gonna say I think that like yeah with that like I don't think that I would be making music for anybody. I'd make music that I would assume my fans would like, but I feel like if I was famous, I'd have fans that just they enjoy watching me like challenge myself creatively. Like for me, the biggest thing this year, maybe it was like last year when this came out, but like watching like Kendrick Lamar on Baby Keem's album, it just kind of felt that like Kendrick was just having a good time. Like he was able to do whatever the hell he wanted to do. Like they were doing some wild things just on that song. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
free. It's just free. And like for me, as like just a someone who enjoys people creating and like what artists can do and what people can make sound good, like me getting to experience that was like so much better than like a lot of other songs that I've listened to and all that kind of stuff.
I feel like when you first start out, you should always try to make hits, and then when you settle in, just have fun, like what you said.
Yeah.
Just enjoy what
But-
you do because that's what you love. Otherwise, it's gonna become a job. It's your
Facts.
hobby, right? So you should always just enjoy what you're doing.
I want to think of like an artist where they did that. Is there any artists that like have that you think like follow the just the status quo just to get
Doja
famous?
Cat.
Yeah, but is she now being creative?
I feel
for
like
herself?
Doja Cat has her.
Fun.
Oh,
I
now
feel like
she is?
Doja
She's
Cat
just
had her
having
own
fun
style.
Yeah,
though.
she always had
She
her own
did.
sound.
And
Did
she's
you-
weird with it
Did
initially.
you hear how she started out?
No, how
With the
did she
Moo
start?
Moo song?
The Moo Moo song.
Yo, there's people
Yeah.
keep bringing up the damn
Like
Moo Moo
the-
song. What the fuck is the
it's-
Moo Moo song,
Yo,
bro?
everybody
a
go
cow.
check out the Moo song. It's good.
She was dressed as a cow.
I think
Yeah.
didn't
At
that
the
become
beginning
a
of her
meme?
career?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it did. It
somewhat,
was a
yeah.
huge thing.
Yeah, as a meme. I remember
Yeah.
seeing that meme.
That's how she got big, and then
Her
she
dad's in
kind
the
of
industry,
fell
though.
off a little bit, and then she came back with actual hits.
Yeah.
But she just wanted to put herself out there, and she worked her ass off, and now she's just doing whatever she loves.
But this
just
is-
being herself.
I don't know if Doja Cat is like Doja Cat's such a weird example to give
I feel
because it's
Doja's
like
trying to make
initially when she came out, she was weird, and then she basically got canceled, and then chilled for a little bit, and then like came back and released this crazy album, bro.
Because she's
Yeah.
good, she's talented, but she just wanted to put herself out there.
Right.
There's different ways to put yourself out there.
That's fair. I don't know. What was the initial question? Like who can? No. Oh, what I was gonna say was based off of like what Q Baby was saying with the Kendrick and Baby Keem album.
Yeah.
It's like I think when people, if you look at music from like a standpoint of like, is music good or bad?
Yeah.
You know, like is this beat good? Are the lyrics good? Like you'll have people who are sick at one point, and then you think they're not sick because like they're trying some weird shit. You know, but I think like
Yeah.
as a consumer of music, if you follow an artist for a while, you see like how they become more and more creative and trying different things, and like I think that's what's cool about music for me. Like it might not be a good song, but it's dope that you tried something different.
Yeah, that's the
personally.
thing. I think that like when looking at just trying to make hits, I feel like that's and I think this is the conversation we actually had the other day that you were
Yeah.
thinking about that the Chance the Rapper thing, where it was like he used to come out and do what he wanted to do, was creatively strong, all this kind of stuff, and then as he started settling in, he had a lot of yes men. It seemed like in his group that like he would follow the song that he did with Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that he was following that style. Like he was just like trying to like it was literally like he was trying to produce songs that had like the same sort of vibe as that
Yeah.
style. Where it was like now you're kind of getting corny with it. Like it was cool then, but then like every single song is looking
When
like
you
this. It's
feature a
like
lot
you're not
or
being
have
yourself.
a lot of features, it can definitely knock you off your game.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And
For
it
sure.
says something when people truly decide to be like authentic within themselves.
No, 100%.
You try and follow status quo, like we could even say like Drake, for instance.
Yeah,
Drake just be following styles that people do.
Yeah.
But like when Drake was being Drake back in the day,
that's what we
or
loved.
like that was
That's what
sick.
we loved.
you
Yeah,
know?
that's what we loved. Heartbreak Drake is what we loved, bro.
Yeah.
Not just Heartbreak Drake. 5 a.m. in Toronto type Drake.
5 a.m.
in
Toronto
Toronto
was
type
mad.
Drake,
Yeah, that
man.
one was mad.
Fireworks type Drake.
For real.
Headlines type
For
Drake.
real. Headlines is
And
headlines
those are not like when I say make a hit, it's more of a not radio hit, but just more of something that can like stand the test of time. You know?
Like
Yeah.
a vibe, right?
Just
anytime in the car
You know what I
with
mean?
with anybody, you could put
Pro-
that on and everybody's vibing out.
It's lyrical, everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
I remember like listening to this other podcast and they were talking about like people who made smashes, like smash hits
Yeah.
that like test the time, test
Stand the
stand
test
of time. You know, like 10 plus years, 20 plus years, 50
Word.
plus years. And like I don't see that right now.
Yeah, like who's released
Other
something
than fucking Baby Shark.
Yeah, that's gonna raise kids for the next 50 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like what? Is there an
It's done
example?
played out
Is there an example of one? Like, is there anything last like
Somebody who's gonna stand the
last
test of time.
5 years song that's
Somebody new
that's
that came out in the last 5 years.
a,
the last
a
5
song
years.
that's come out in the last 5 years that you think is gonna be here forever? Like,
Her? Oh, Slide. Her.
By her?
Slide. Yeah.
Her is kind of different
There's no
stuff.
way Slide is going away. She's got YG.
I'll have to put that on. I'll have to. Oh wait, slide.
Yeah.
Sing it. Do you know the? Give me a
All you
lyric.
gotta do is gas me. How we end up in the bed. Don't. play
Oh
that.
yeah. Okay, got you. Yeah.
You gotta cut that.
When was it?
I don't know if
That's
I
staying
can.
in.
Yeah,
That's
that's
staying in
staying
for
in
sure.
5 minutes of fame,
When
guys.
when did that song come out? I thought that was like last year.
Slide?
It was
Yeah,
like
2 years
2
ago.
or 3 years ago, if not more than that.
I don't know if
honestly.
it's gonna be a hit forever though. I
It is
feel
gonna
like.
be a hit forever.
But it's not because.
But
it's
why
not,
are you
it's
so
because-
confident saying that? Because
no,
you
because-
listen to it a lot.
Cause I love it. Yeah. I gotta
Okay,
vouch-
so because
I
it's
gotta
your
vouch
favorite,
for my
because it's
people.
your favorite song doesn't mean it's gonna like last the test
It's
of
a lot
time.
of people's favorite song. Actually, tag in the comments.
Okay, but what about?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Alright.
Challenge me in
Yeah.
the comments if you think Slide is gonna be here for the next 50 years.
Word, yeah, it's tag your favorite song.
I
too.
need some shit like Jimi Hendrix shit, so like where my kids are bumping it,
Yeah.
or like
Yo, I need some like Michael Jackson. I need some
Yeah.
like Chris
Michael
Brown.
Jackson.
Yo, I need some like
yo, straight up.
Mario. Let Me Love You. I need some like
something that everybody can sing along to. That's what you
Usher.
guys are asking.
Well, not even
Confessions.
sing along, but like those songs are not going anywhere. Like people are gonna be sampling those songs. People are gonna be like those songs are going to be played at like certain events and like
forever.
Kids that my kids and my kids' kids might fall back on like old school music and they're gonna find those songs like that
Yeah.
that are just gonna be absolutely the last 5 years. Like what song do you think is gonna
I'll
be
honest,
like
even if we're talking this year,
Yeah.
Leave the Door Open.
by who's
Is a
that?
smash.
Oh,
Bruno,
yes.
Bruno and Anderson .Paak.
Oh, okay,
That
calm.
song
See,
is
like
a
songs like
classic.
that, I think that songs like that I think are
Yeah,
crazy.
That song's only been at
Yeah, that's
weddings.
cool.
Yeah, like those are
You know
what
what I mean?
like that's how I think songs survive. I'm not gonna lie. I think songs
Weddings.
survive from weddings. If your song can play at a wedding, like as
Yeah.
long as weddings stay like a mainstream thing, I already know people are trying to change those, but like
Yeah.
you know, like that's gonna be
Or, like
what's-
graduations and stuff.
graduations, what you can what they can walk
Event
to or all that kind of shit.
Like
Yeah,
that. Event songs. Yeah, I think that's the
straight
only
up
way.
movie songs, bro. Too.
What
That's the
about
thing.
like Adele? Like on her new album though. Like
I love that.
I think
What's
I
that
think
one
I drink
song?
wine
Easy?
could go far.
I think maybe Easy. The one
Easy?
about her
Easy.
kid with her kid in it.
With their
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah, that
No,
was
isn't-
cold.
Isn't that My Little
that
Love?
gives me shivers. That,
That might
too.
be.
That
My little love's the one with her
Sorry.
kid, I think.
Oh.
But
both of them are
oh,
about her kid.
oh, but I thought the one with her kid or about her kid. Does
Her
it? Did the
kid
kid
I can't remember
talk?
the name.
Is there like is there a snippet where a kid talks?
Reese,
That's
pull up some
that's My
Adele.
Little Love when like her kid talks in it.
Right.
But
Oh, yeah,
but
that is
you
My
know what I
Little
mean?
Love. That gives me shivers.
That's a great
I
song.
seriously cried on my way to work when
That's
I
a
listened to that
beautiful
album.
song. I
That's
Drink
what we said.
Wine. That one hits me so
You
deep.
like Adele?
No, old Adele maybe, but I'm not here for it.
Did
so
you listen to the new Adele?
No, I
What do you
didn't. I
mean?
skipped it. I
So
skipped
like
it.
what like see this is what
You
my issue is
can.
with you
Give me a
sometimes.
Why?
review.
Because how are you gonna say that?
What?
How are you gonna say I like old Adele, but you didn't even listen to new Adele?
Because I'm just not here for it. I just thought the where I'm at in life. I don't want to cry.
But that doesn't mean that she's bad.
I didn't say.
Well, you said
I
you're.
didn't say she's bad.
Well, okay.
Although we get
All
into
right.
these
Calm,
conflicts,
calm.
we have pretty tight friendships going on here, guys. We should talk about those.
Are you ushering us?
Yeah.
Whose podcast do you think this is?
Yeah.
How fucking dare you?
I
Don't
didn't even-
touch
I didn't
me.
even get to say
How dare
next,
you?
like-
How dare you?
Damn it.
Now we're fighting.
Segue was strong. Though.
Yeah, it was.
The friendship is
Wait,
strong.
hold on.
The friendship
Wait,
is
time out,
brewing.
okay? 1 second.
Yo, at least
I'm
get your next
taking
in, bro.
over, people.
Let me just get my next in. Fuck.
The man has the one thing that he likes to
One
do.
thing I like to say.
Nah, go ahead.
Damn it. Next. All right, so yo, next thing on the docket is friendships.
Friendships, friendships, friendships.
You had to do it.
I
still.
really
have
had
to
to do
do
that.
it. I love
We
doing
went through like
that.
2 takes without
So
that.
cheesy.
And the fact that you guys are my friends, you should understand why I have to do these
Yeah, that's
things,
fair.
right?
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Right? Friendships.
So I think in terms of like where I kind of want to take the friendship conversation is like having friends back in the day and what that friendship looked like compared to like what friendship looks like now, like the type of levels there are, like how serious it is. Are they your party friends? Are they your go to and talk to people, go through like situations with and talk to them to get advice type of friend?
Yeah.
I think like a lot of my friends are kind of across the board are more or less like people I could talk to.
Mm.
Would I choose to talk to them? That's a whole different story. But I feel like I could talk to them.
Yeah, that's good.
Fair
Strong
enough.
support.
But I do have those
point.
party friends too.
Yeah. How about you? When was your first friend?
My first friend was at church.
Oh,
That's
wow.
how I made
Nice.
my first
Oh wow.
friend.
Okay.
It wasn't in a very godly way because what we would do, we would get money from our parents for offering, and so they would give us change. We'd go to Sunday school, and when it was about time to
Yeah,
give the
it.
change.
Yeah.
We would leave and we would go get some candy outside.
Nice.
So, and I never saw her other than at church, and that's all we did. Just get candy together.
Wow.
That was my first
Wow.
friend. That was my
Nice.
first memorable friend.
Wow.
So she's definitely gonna stick with me.
Yeah.
Stealing from the church.
If you're
huh?
out
Literally.
there, you know who you are.
That's crazy.
I doubt that you are watching. This
Yeah,
podcast.
just
Maybe
stealing.
she is. Who knows?
Cool. Who knows? She might know. She might
I'm
tune
giving
in.
back to the church now, so
That's cool.
Good,
That's
good,
cool.
good.
That's
we got a
cool.
lot to give.
Repent
but
for your sins.
We're
Nice
gonna
one.
get there.
Yeah.
Shazza,
There.
first friend?
Unique situation is the school I went to. Like my brothers went to the school as well, so I knew everybody since. Well, before I was born, I was pretty much there when I was a couple months old. When I went to school when I was 2, the other kids went there as well, and we just became friends. We were in the same year, same class for 7, 8 years, and it's our core group. But 2 of them stopped. I moved in it, so yeah, kind of got technical. But one of them I talked to regular.
Nice.
Good friend.
That's cool. That's
That's
cool.
good.
Mine was like when I was in elementary when we first moved here. So like we met our neighbor on the end. Like he was the same age as me, so I was friends with him, and we all went to the same school. And then I don't know which actual one I was actually friends with first, because then I also had one that I met at swimming lessons, and then she was also at my elementary school. So like we saw each other at school, hung out. And then there's one day, it was like the first or second or first week of school, we were all outside for recess. And like the slides at the time had those like bars at the top you could like slide down or whatever. So I was going down the slide by myself. I didn't talk to anybody, but like I bumped my head on the slide, went to his creature, I'm crying, all that. And the teacher was like, does anybody want to watch Quayton and show him around? And then like one of my other friends put his hand up, and that's how I'm friends with him. So yeah, I had those 3 people. I don't remember which one hit first. I don't know what event happened first, but those are my 3 friends. I can remember that from a while back.
Do you guys still talk to your first friends?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah?
I talk to them. I
I
talk to
have
them.
no idea where they are.
Wow, that's sad. That's
I
too
hope
bad.
they're out there.
Yeah, hopefully. How about
Yeah,
you?
seriously. Yeah, I do too.
Nice.
But I don't like. I feel like it's interesting to have those like lifelong friends, and then like you lose them over time.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It sounds to me like we all had to adjust from a big move and go into making new friendships. So how was that for everybody?
Yo, I think like switching schools was cool to me.
Yeah.
It was very eye opening because like I feel like when you run through the same group of friends, like that is where you stay.
Yeah,
You know?
For sure.
But like for me, I think because I did like a lot of different sports, I went to different high school, different junior high, and then like university stuff. Like all my groups of friends didn't just like come with me throughout all of it. It all changed. So I know like a plethora of different people in like so many different walks of life, from like nerds to like troublemakers to like
jock kids.
you jock kids. Yeah, like it's really cool to have like a very diverse group of friends, because I feel like as you diverse your friends, they diverse you at the same time.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so for me,
100%.
like networking is so easy because like I can relate with people on so many different levels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
In the
even
ways
though-
that people wouldn't understand, like wouldn't expect to, right? Like
Right.
deep personal types.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and especially because like low key, I'm a nerd at heart a little bit, like kind of geeky,
Yeah.
but like I'm good at sports.
Word.
But it's like, yeah, I'm definitely a geek. I wasn't the smartest in high school, but I'm way smarter now. But I'm
Word.
definitely a geek.
Nice one, bro. Well, I mean, it comes down to focus with high school.
Oh, absolutely.
Nobody gives a shit. I didn't care.
School alone is like focus. That's all it is.
Just focus a little
And,
bit
like,
and you got
being,
it.
being able to apply yourself.
Yeah, be present, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, like for me, even like high school was like I would just talk to everybody. Middle school, I talked to even elementary, everybody I would just talk to, right?
Mhm.
Like it wasn't even like I was necessarily friends with all those people, but like I don't think that I ever had like bad blood with anyone in any of the schools. Like I would just talk to everybody, so that was like cool. But like my friend that like stayed true the whole time was T.
Right.
It was the whole time. It was him and I against the world from like grade 6, I think, is when he came. So since then, that's all it's been. So that's been cool. But yeah, I don't really like. I see all of my other friends that I've had for all of my life, like a long time. I still talk to Brent, all of them ones. But yeah, I've like just my group changes periodically, but like periodically. But then TJ stays the same. That's it.
I
all I
think
know.
that's the same for me too. I definitely went through phases where I was in cliques, but those cliques were very different from each other. So I played basketball, so I'd hang out with those people. And so I'd have different cliques at the same time, and I'd just shift groups. So that was in middle school. But then in high school, I had the same friends throughout, and they're still my homies now.
Do you feel
Yeah.
like girls' friend circles go through a little bit of something? Because like for guys, I can hang out with like 8 different groups
Yeah.
and have like my core group, but like
Yeah.
nobody's ever hurt.
No.
But like I feel like with girls it
Definitely,
might be different.
girls connect on an emotional level.
Word.
And when you're still maturing and you offend each other sometimes and you just change, everyone's going through a growth period. So you get closer to the people that you can relate to the most, and that's why they have cliques. That's why girls tend to click if you can relate to that group, and then it becomes like a power struggle. Girls, we're out here.
Word.
We're out here,
That's what's
man.
up, man.
But
That's
not
what's up.
that. That's just because we're emotional people. We're emotional beings, and we just connect on a different level. You guys
That's
connect on what you do. You're really good at coming together and putting projects together. Girls like to talk about their feelings and feel that nurture and care and give that to each other. So
Yeah, I feel like for the boys, especially like in middle school, high school, those sort of vibes, like it's literally like all the guys are in one big group. Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
not really like too much of a distinction. Like we'll all at like, you know, lunchtime go outside, play all like the same game together and all that kind of stuff. So it's
how
all
did
one.
you
right?
interact with girl groups?
What in like in middle school
Yeah.
and stuff? I was friends with everybody. So like I used to hang out with the girls sometimes more than I hang out with guys. Like
Facts.
like it was just because I was always around them. So.
Yeah.
Like yeah, from early on, I was like friends with like one of the girls, and then since then, like it's always just been naturally easy for me to be friends with women. So, I don't know. It was never felt weird to me, but I was also never a part of drama. Like at the same time, like they would have dramas going on, and not all the time, but like I just saw it more in girls groups. But then I wouldn't be a part of it. Like they'd be arguing about something, and at that time, I'd be like, I'm gonna go chill with the guys. While you guys handle all those kind of things. Yeah.
What about you, Straza? Do you seem like do you still have friends from high school that you talk to?
Nah. Burn them all.
Oh wow.
Just dust.
Holy R.I.P. bro.
I went through a weird phase. Like as soon as I hit when I moved here and I hit junior high, I just always stuck out from everybody else. And in high school, I was always like grade 10. I was friends with grade 11s and 12s, and I didn't really mess with anybody in my year. Really, I just thought they were very just off and just. I don't know what the word. I don't want to say uncultured, but I would like to say uncultured. Like it just didn't click.
They lacked the spice for you to say at least.
Like I've gone on trips with my whole year, grade 12, and ended up meeting new people and hanging out with new people for the week instead of anybody I went to school with.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I feel like coming here, the dynamic of friends is very different from where I'm from. So I'm from like ride or die. You're with the same friends, clicky, like you know what I mean. Like you got your core foundation over here. It's very
Bounce around.
where it was, fickle.
It
I would
is,
say.
very
So,
fickle. Fickle's a good word.
Yeah, so I didn't adjust to friends like very well, really. But I was in sports, so that kind of helped me meet other people in other schools and other parts of the city. But if I had a chance, I would definitely move schools.
Word.
Yeah, I think like my core group of friends came from athletics though.
Yeah.
Me too.
Like all of my friends who I'm still super tight with, I could say, are from sports. Although when I think about it, some people like I did sports with, I really don't fucking like.
Word.
Facts.
Yeah.
I really don't like.
I'll
them.
tell you, your friends were douches back in the day, bro. I
I
couldn't get down with most of his friends. I couldn't do it. Could not do it.
I was friends with so many people that like it never.
Yeah,
really,
they might not even all your friends. Just like
there's
I
more-
thought I knew they knew you. And
Yeah.
that's fair.
Yeah,
I mean-
teammates gets confused with friends often.
Yeah, too
Yeah.
easily, right? Yeah,
Mhm.
no, that's
They're
fair.
just acquaintances, honestly.
Yeah, and it's not to say that I don't like them, but it's just like we weren't on that level of like
Yeah,
deep.
they
friendship.
weren't the people that you would long term hang out with.
And that's
sort of vibe.
that's where we're at. It's you get to a certain point, you start to get a clarity about what friendship it means, and it's not just the people that you do things with; it's the connection that you have. And back to my point about girls figure that out at a very, very early stage. They want to connect on a deeper level, not just let's go do this and let's go do that. And that's why we get into a lot of conflicts with each other. But honestly, girl friendships, best friends, ride or dies.
Really.
You think they live through anything? Too.
100%. Some of them. Some of them.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. If things can break you, then you're not there yet.
True that.
You still got to get through that growth period.
True that. So then, on that growth period, since that's like what you're going on, long term, what kind of things do you look for in friendship? Long term.
For me, number one is loyalty, and
Loyalty.
in a lot of ways. Like,
Yeah. How does that look?
I rely on you to be real with me with absolutely everything. Like, no bullshit.
Got you.
Nothing. Don't lie to me. Don't save my feelings. I want to hear it all. So.
Got you. That's me all day.
Yeah, man.
Does that really work for girls though? Like girl to girl, not
It
guy to
does.
girl.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Guy to girl, that's
Guy
easy.
to girl
but
is different, but
girl
like
to
girl to girl.
Girl to girl, it's hard. It's really, really hard.
Yeah.
Because there's so many girl groups that I see, and I never see that.
Yeah.
It's really hard. It's rare. If you have that out there, congratulations. But it's very rare.
Word.
It's really hard. Because a lot of people don't want to hear it, right?
Yeah. Because I was going to say, you being someone who's also like that, who's just like, we'll just tell you how it is.
I will.
Like, how do you feel that translates into your like friendships with just girls?
I don't have a lot of true friendship with girls.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of tight friendship with girls. I do love my girlfriends, but it's very surface level. It's more, let's go out and do things rather than a straight bond.
Word, yeah.
So I find myself closer to men.
Yo, don't come on this side while you say it, fam.
That's how you
That's
feel.
crazy.
So I find myself closer to men.
Yeah, no,
can't
fair.
even get it
no,
off.
For real, but yeah.
No, I think that's why girls like tend to gravitate to guys more often in terms
Yeah.
of like girls
They
always
do.
being like, yo, I can be friends with guys easier than they can with.
There's
Girls.
a certain level of comfort being friends with males.
Yeah.
And the comfort is honesty. That's really what girls are looking for, but they don't like to take it.
That's facts.
You know what I mean?
That's facts.
That's really, truly what we're looking for is just that transparency and honesty. But once we have it with another girl, it becomes like a back and forth, and then you just fight all the time. And
Yeah, wild.
It's yeah. Yeah.
And that's not to talk for every single female relationship.
No,
out
no, no, no,
there.
no.
You know
This is
what?
yours.
That's just my
Yeah.
experience,
Yeah, just
right?
yours.
Facts.
That's cool.
I think like yeah, guy to guy. I feel like it's easy for. It's somewhat easy for guys to be friends with girls
Yeah.
because like you guys want to hear like the straight up truth, and that's just how guys are for the most part. If we get into the other side of subjects, obviously that's a little bit different.
Right.
But like for guy to guy stuff, like I feel like me and Stazza just had it out off cam, and like we're fine now. You know what I
it's
mean?
not even a big deal,
Because
man.
it's like, yeah, I have to be real with my friends who I truly think are my friends.
Yeah.
Like, are my ride or die people where it's like,
Straight
yo,
up.
you piss me off, and like this is how I feel, but like we can get past that.
And let's be honest, vice versa. If somebody says something to you and it stings a little bit, then there's some truth to it. You know what I mean? Even if you don't want to hear it, like take your time to reflect. But you're the person that actually like loves you and cares about you as a friend that will like actually tell you that. Then you gotta like listen.
Yeah.
Because nobody,
Amen.
you say you want other friends, but other friends won't tell you that.
No,
Yeah.
exactly. That's the thing.
That is so true.
I find the lack of change is like what is big with those sort of situations
Yeah.
though too. Because like I will not hold my feelings for most people. Like if you want to know like what I truly think, I'll just tell you. But it's like I don't handhold people through life. You know what I mean? Like I have my own life to live. So the friends that I have are the ones that come to me for they want advice, they want help. Cool, no problem. But it's like if I see the lack of change, then I can't be with it for a long term, right? Because it's just like especially when it's something that's detrimental to our friendship, you know, like then I can't be with it long term. But yeah, I'm also not looking for yes men. I feel like that's like a pretty big thing. Yeah, I just don't want yes men. I don't want to handhold people, and I'm looking for loyalty. Same with that.
What's the one thing you're looking for friendship? Is loyalty too?
Yeah, like I don't want yes men.
You too?
In the end of the day.
Yeah, that's a given. But also in terms of the stage I'm at now, going forward, friends would have to be they would have to play a role of a brother in a sense. Like my own brother came this past Christmas and he told me that the friendship you have, I see why you have them because they're playing the role. Like I'm not physically here to play as a
Word.
brother, which is like real.
That's
You know what I mean?
real. That's
So,
real.
like,
Shout out to
yeah.
that man still, because that's
Aw,
good
so
people
sweet.
too.
Yeah, shout out
bro.
to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got friends in like different areas like sports or like I don't know, like different just
Games
different
or
walks of
whatever,
life.
same
yeah,
things
but I
you
got
just
my
do
core
things.
friends. I pretty much call every day, 3 times a day.
Yo, three is
800
generous, bro.
times
Yeah,
a
yeah, we
day.
Three
call
is
each-
generous.
We call each other a lot because of like it's just a time in
Yeah.
it. But obviously, just like
That-
have real life conversations.
Yeah,
you know
true,
Because the funny thing is, you don't want friends to just have whatever kind of conversations with. You want somebody to help, like to assist you in terms of dreaming big.
Yeah.
Knowing what's real, knowing your flaws, realizing the flaws you don't even see, and how you can rebuild and get there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's, I feel like, where friendship really changes is the point where you try to make each other better, and you see the potential in the other person, and you try to bring that out of them.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say people who like keep you on track or keep you accountable.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
Accountability.
That's a big thing.
I think accountability is hard to like
It's-
obviously to deliver, and is especially hard to like receive.
that
100%.
fakeness stinks when someone doesn't want to see you win. Like that fakeness is not something that's hidden. So it's
Yeah.
like I can't have that. If like
Even if it is hidden, you will figure it out.
yeah, you know what I mean?
See it.
Like if I am getting a win and it's a legitimate win and people aren't happy, or like someone is like kind of weird on the way that we're celebrating, like they're kind of side-eyeing the way that I like just, got a big win for myself, that's not a true friend. And that stinks to high hell. So
Right. I think like I would definitely say like accountability and like pushing each other in a way.
yeah.
Like just always being there for me. You know what I mean?
Straight up, bro. Straight up.
Like
And,
even
you can
'cause-
also tell like you have a friend if like they greet your mom and they call your mom like either mumsy or mom or
Yeah.
like auntie. You know?
Yeah.
That is like real. Like if
Yeah.
you don't even have to bring it up, it just happens. You just
Yeah.
overhear it, then
Yeah.
you know like
Yeah.
it's real.
Oh, like they're like you could like same room with the mums and it's not even like a thing. You know what I mean? Like you're hanging out, you eat in the kitchen, you do whatever.
Everyone's in their
walk
own
into the
natural
house.
space.
Yo, it's like
Yeah,
if you're my friend, you should be able to integrate into my family a certain way.
That's the
Yeah.
thing.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like I should be able to bring you around, and I don't need to really be there to like handhold you
Yeah.
to like introduce yourself in order to, or introduce yourself, have fun with them, start conversation. like,
Exactly. Yeah.
that doesn't need to happen. I should just come back down from like the washroom, whatever, and you just out here chit chatting.
Yeah, chatting with moms. Yeah, 100%, bro.
You know, like holding your own in the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I think in general, like a lot of people don't really know how to do that. A lot of people are very shy.
Standoffish.
Yeah.
Not,
true.
I wouldn't even say stand off, just shy.
Shy, scared to do it.
Because it's like, yo, if
They've
I
never
go into
seen
a
it.
household, I would like a lot of people will come into the household and be like, oh, like your parents are there. They don't really want to say hi. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't really want to say hi.
Yeah.
They don't really want to like not introduce themselves, but like break that barrier.
Like go and say what's up. Like go say what's up to
Yeah.
moms.
Approach
Yeah.
them,
Like,
Yeah.
approach exactly right. It's just
Yeah.
like if I go into a household, like I'm dapping up everybody.
Yo, you know what I mean?
Yo,
Yeah.
what's up? What's your name? What you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hated like even like going to some friends' houses like back in the day, like the whole just sneak in vibe. I was like, yo, like this can't be long term if I have to
What
sneak
friends
in.
were you with?
Well, you know what I mean, like where we just like bypass the parents
the
and
parents,
go
don't even
like
say
right
hi
to the room,
Oh,
go
yeah,
right to the
that's
game
weird.
area.
No lie, I got caught in this about 2 months ago. Annie definitely pulled me up. She did it in such a sly way
Oh really?
that I felt it. You know what I mean? That like now I know.
Yeah.
Like, if she say I'm gonna find her. You know what I
Yo,
mean?
my parents don't.
They
rump for
don't
that,
care,
My parents
bro.
are disrespectful. My
Yo.
parents will be like, "Yo, if your friend doesn't say hi again, they can't
They
come back
can't
here,
come
bro."
back.
They literally
That's
just
what
saying
you
you
need.
can't. Yeah,
That's what you need.
And that's what
Yeah.
you need, like, cause then, you know, like,
Say what's up
Bruv,
to
I was
Dukes,
driving
man.
home.
But
Just
that's
Jesus.
Yeah.
How am I here right now, man? Fuck.
facts, man.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Yeah, you can't
so
disappoint
your
your
friends
friends.
gotta be comfortable in your space.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, yo, don't ask me for a glass of water. You know where the cups are at.
No, straight up. Cause that hits different. Real life, like real life. When you walk in, and like even T does the same thing. When y'all like walk into the house and like you don't say anything, you just go and get a glass of water. I like look at it. I'm like, oh, like yeah, nice, okay, cool.
Like, it's like
You
I
know what I
feel
mean? Like, it's like,
disrespectful
alright,
though,
cool.
because I'm like, yo, I probably should have been more hospitable and like gave you a glass.
Yeah,
of offered
true.
you a
Yeah,
glass
I'm
of
like
water.
damn.
got it.
It's like
You
damn,
got
but yeah,
But
you
it's
know
like,
what
yo,
I mean?
you know where the cups are
So
at.
that's family.
You
bro.
thirsty?
Yeah, at some
Yeah.
point it's like, why are you asking me, bro?
Yeah.
Like, just go get it.
That was
Yeah,
even
right.
like this one, cause like mums was like, oh, like what are you guys doing for like breakfast and all this? Like, do I need to cook a whole thing? I was like, yo, relax.
Don't stress
Like I was like, you could do it
yourself.
if you want to, but it's
Yeah.
really not that deep.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like it was like it's a hangout. Like just it's fine.
Yeah.
We'll figure
Uh-huh.
something out. So
But yo, I feel like on that,
breakfast.
yeah, damn right. I'm gonna get breakfast.
Like, yo, mom's on my breakfast. You know, like I'm not getting those treatments.
Yeah, right.
But yeah.
I got
Anyway,
chocolate on my bed still.
yo, you know what I'm saying? Like a hotel guest, bro.
Like here,
Yes.
you better do some laundry.
No, like that's what I'm
I
saying.
did. Yo, you better be doing
Sweep the
laundry
damn
to get
floor,
chocolate
man.
on
That's
your
crazy.
bed.
You make a mess, clean it up, fam.
No, but mom like gave her chocolates though.
Oh, what?
Like
Oh,
in
on the
wrapper, bro.
bed?
Yeah, on the bed, like a hotel, man.
Yo,
I think I need to
That's
stay
why
over.
I think
Come
I
back.
think I
Yo, straight up. Straight up.
I need to take a page out of mom's book though, because that's kind of cool.
It
That
is
is very
cool. Yeah.
cute.
It is cool, bro.
But that's just our friendship too. That's our relationship
Yeah, true.
together.
True.
We just
Yeah.
like doing that. So that's
Fair enough.
Well, yeah, yo, I think on that we should end this podcast right here.
All right, all right.
Period. Okay.
Huh?
We're ending it. It's on
What?
period. We're ending the podcast.
Yo, she went off script, bro.
Off script.
She went off script.
So off script. You have your own time to do an outro. You're off script right now, okay?
Oh wow, this is how they treat their guests. Now
it
we
is.
know.
Yeah, if you
Anyone
guys
who
would like
comes
to
on,
come,
you better,
yo,
yeah.
DM
Oh, I
us.
forgot to make the announcement.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Any guests that come on this podcast, you gotta rock your merch.
White makeup on it.
This is not my makeup. This was already on here when you gave this to
Saying
me.
this one right does.
Well, anyways. Yeah, you gotta rock your merch.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank
Nice
you.
one.
All right, Q baby, would you like to give your outro? Oh my God.
On
Yo,
camera. On
yeah, I'd
camera.
like to give my outro, man. Listen, I just want to say thank you to everybody for listening. I appreciate being a part of your morning, afternoon, or night, whatever it is. Take me out to dinner, and I appreciate it.
Right.
Keep on listening. Keep telling friends. You see me in public, hit me with the questions. DM me. My DMs are always open for podcast-related questions. Even if you want to say what's up, it's cool. We could chat. You know what I mean? I might be a little busy, but we could chat. But yeah, stay true, stay real, and I love you.
Keep
Later.
asking the questions. Stay
Okay,
in my
so-
DMs.
You're not part of
Don't come in my DMs. You dusty ass.
it. You're off script, bro.
What's your name again?
What's up
What's
with
your name
you?
again?
Ferocious.
Ferocious.
Bro,
Ferocious.
that's
Would you
me.
like to give your outro?
All right. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
I
problem.
really, truly had a lot of
No
fun on
problem.
this.
Thank you for coming, man.
If you get an opportunity to come on the podcast, please, please, please take it.
Yeah.
Show your faces so we can see your beautiful faces. I had a lot of fun, and next time we should make drinks. I think
Oh yeah.
we should make drinks and have some drinks with us while we do the podcast.
What was that drink that we had the other day?
I'll link
Oh, it was one with like
Yeah.
blue curacao and all
That'd be
that.
crazy.
and take them.
Or
so
blue
people
curacao?
can go.
Yeah.
Blue curacao and all that.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Take them.
Strazzy, would you like to do your outro, bro? Talking to the mic though.
Sunstress season's upon us.
Yes, sir.
I'm a
Back in the gym, motivation
Yes,
is
sir.
is up.
Yeah.
You can't cram it in 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that's about it. I think you should enjoy yourself, whatever you're doing. Listen to this podcast. Close your eyes. Imagine. Make comments. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Outro.
I thought he was
Bro, I thought he was gonna say his voice because that's what DeMarcus did.
Yeah,
Y'all are on
word.
the same tip. I won't
Yeah.
lie.
Yeah. Whispering
you
to my
said that
people,
there's
bro.
oh yeah, I would like to say look forward to a podcast with Straza and DeMarcus.
That's
and
gonna be
see,
crazy.
Yeah.
Healthy tension.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
gonna
and,
be crazy.
Toxicity at its finest.
Literally.
Facts.
super happy.
And I'll
And
do
Glue.
my outro.
Yeah.
You already know who it is. It's your boy Glue.
What up?
What up, Glue?
Take me out for dinner.
Okay, what? That's not even
It's not even the
Dude,
thing.
you're not
I'm
even
Am I Joe Byron?
out of the
No.
box right now, man. Close it up, man.
Get beat up on
yo.
this podcast.
My timer says 15 seconds. Yo, listen. I have 2 minutes? Bet. Okay, cool. We good. Shout out to everybody listening to the podcast. We really appreciate the support. We're back on it week after week after week after week. And we are going to grow better this time. You know, we got the marketing tactics in brain.
Yes, sir.
And we're gonna make it happen. Shout out to the first time listeners. Shout out to the repeat offenders. And I hope y'all have a blessed week. And I hope you guys like our voices. And that's about it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ferocious for being on the podcast. You gave some good input, I won't lie.
Thank you, thank you. There's
Yeah.
more where that came from.
Is it?
Yeah, if I qualify for a next invite, send it in the mail and I'll.
Send it in the mail.
Yeah.
In
in
the
the
mail. What are we?
Are we in the
Is this Harry
30s?
Potter?
Yeah, dude.
Is this Harry Potter?
Traditional
The
stuff.
boy, there's a bird.
Oh, is it? Anyway,
Mail.
anyway. Yo, listen.
The mail.
Yeah, as in male, as in you want it sent direct. So
Exactly.
technically the DMs, right?
The
Cool.
Got you.
Next.
DMs are wide open.
stay out of my DMs,
what is it? What do you-
please and thank you.
We have a PM box. What is it? PM box?
A PO box.
PO. You have a PO box?
You have a PO box?
Yeah, I have a PO box. Should I expose it?
No,
No,
it's
no,
okay.
don't do
Oh,
that, don't
okay.
do
that.
No fan mail.
Not for.
Ain't nobody a
for
fan
you.
of
I
you.
don't think. I don't
Uh,
think. Anyway, close it out.
Sorry, Strazza. Yeah. Anyway, yo, peace.
Later. Exponential growth coming soon. Bye.
Thank God. We did it.
Thank God for what?